Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm deaf. I use ASL, American Sign Language, to communicate with everyone. ASL helps me communicate without using sound. Now, you who can hear those sounds. And the voice you hear is the voice of the interpreter, who is not on the video, but is watching me sign and then speaking those words into English for you. That's how an interpreter works. So we have several stories and activities to do today. Our story now is The Mouse's Little House. One day in the fall, Little Gray Mouse was taking a walk and saw a big orange house. So Little Gray Mouse nibbled on that house to make a door. Another Little Gray Mouse came along and made 2 holes at the top of the house to make windows. Another Little Gray Mouse came along and made some nibbles in the bottom to make a big hole, so it was easy to go in and out of the house. The other little mouse came along and decided things looked a little bit dark, so went ahead and added a candle so the house would never be dark again. And it warmed up the little house just right. What does that look like? It looks like a jack-o'-lantern. Happy Halloween! Now, what we're going to do is a chocolate chip and colors ghost story. One day, the mother ghost had 8 little ghost babies. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 8 ghost babies that she had. Mama decided to go to the grocery store. So she said, bye-bye. All of you behave. Now, don't eat all the different foods I have in the kitchen. And the reason was because the ghosts only ate food that was white. So that would keep them white. They would drink milk, eat cheese, drink white milk, those things like that. Can you think of other foods that are white? There's not a lot. So they waited for Mama to come back and started to get hungry. So the first little ghost decided, I'm hungry. I want to eat something now. So started to look in the kitchen and found bananas and ate the bananas. Now the bananas were yellow. So as the little ghost ate the bananas, he became yellow. He was a yellow ghost now. Oh my goodness. The second ghost was curious about that and said, I'm hungry too. We don't have anything in the house that is food that is white, so I'll find something to eat. And found lettuce. And what color is lettuce? Green. So the little ghost ate all the lettuce and became green. And all the other little ghosts thought, oh, you're yellow and green. So the third little ghost decided to look around the kitchen and see what other food was in there, and saw strawberries. What color are strawberries? Red. So this little ghost ate all the strawberries and became bright red. So now we have a yellow ghost, a green ghost, and a red ghost. And all the other little ghosts started to think, maybe we should look for different foods. And we can copy them. The other ghosts had decided that the bananas and the lettuce and the strawberries were delicious. So the other little ghosts were hungry and thirsty and decided to go through the kitchen and found pink lemonade. So little ghost number 4 drank all the pink lemonade and became pink. Pink is a pretty color. So now little ghost number 5 was curious what else was in the kitchen and decided to try the grapes and ate all the grapes. And what color did the little ghost turn? Purple. Purple from the grapes. Do you think they all liked their colors? I think so. And they look delicious. Now, little ghost number 6 decided they were hungry too and found an orange. So peeled the orange and ate all of it and became, you guessed it, orange. Little ghost became orange. So, everybody, have you enjoyed eating your colorful food? All of them said yes, they loved their colors. So the next little ghost, number 7, found blueberries and ate all the blueberries. And they were frozen blueberries, so they were delicious. And guess what? Little ghost number 7 turned blue. So now we have little yellow ghost, little green ghost, little red ghost, little pink ghost, little purple, little orange ghost, and our little blue ghost. But our last little ghost was a little scared. Little ghost number 8 still wanted to stay white, and there didn't see any food that they were supposed to eat. And the only thing that was left was chocolate chips. So what do you think would happen if little ghost number 8 ate chocolate chips? So the little ghost ate chocolate chips, and they were so delicious, little ghost ate all of them. And guess what? Little ghost turned into a chocolate chip ghost with brown little spots. So little ghost number 8 was different from all of the other little ghosts, but it was such delicious chocolate. Guess what? Mama Ghost came home from the store. Oh, little ghosts, what happened? What did you do? So all the little ghosts answered, we were hungry and we wanted to eat. This was all we had. So we ate it. And we loved what we ate. We loved them. And Mama said, really? What things did you eat? So let's tell Mama what they ate. Ghost number 1, I ate yellow bananas. Ghost number 2, I ate green lettuce. Number 3, I ate red strawberries. Little ghost number 4 said, I drank delicious pink lemonade. Little ghost number 5 said, yeah, I ate all the purple grapes. Little ghost number 6 said the oranges were delicious. I peeled the orange and ate the whole thing. And ghost number 7 said, I ate frozen blueberries. They were delicious. And little ghost number 8, I'm different, but what I ate was chocolate chips, and they were delicious. So do you want to try some of those foods? I'm sure they'd be happy to share with their mama. And they were all beautiful. So Mom decided she would start shopping for different foods. Not everybody had to be the same. And we'll eat everything. So now we're going to do a story with the ABCs. You help me think of Halloween words related to the alphabet. Let's start with the letter A. What word starts with the letter A? Apple. Apple. Our next letter is B. B. What Halloween word starts with B? Broom. Broom. just like you're holding a broom and sweeping the floor. Broom. The next letter of the alphabet is C. C. What Halloween word starts with the letter C? Probably most of your favorite things. Candy. Candy. Our next letter is D. D. What starts with the letter D? Decorate. Do you like to decorate your home for Halloween? You can decorate pumpkins and ghosts. There's so many different things you can do to decorate where you live. The next letter is E. The letter E. Now this next word does start with the letter E, and maybe it's part of one of your costumes or part of who you are. Eye patch. Like a pirate might wear an eye patch. The next letter in the alphabet is F. The letter F. Oh. Now this person looks green and is very tall and big. Who do you think that might be? It starts with the letter F. Frankenstein. And this is how you sign Frankenstein, just like the bolts in his neck. Next letter is the letter G. G. Can you think of a Halloween word that starts with the letter G? I can give you a hint. It's typically white, and it's something that you dress up for as Halloween. All you have to do is borrow a white sheet. It's a ghost. Ghost. Ooh. Our next letter is H. H. Ooh. This is a little bit scary. If it's really dark and there's a big house where no one lives and has not lived for many years, it could be a haunted house. Haunted house. The next letter is I. Now, this is a challenging word. To think of a Halloween word that starts with I. The only thing I could come to think of was something that was cold. Couldn't think of another Halloween word. Maybe it's something you find in your freezer. Ice. Ice. Next letter is the letter J. Now, this word, there's not an actual sign. In sign language, we have to spell the whole word with our hand. Do you like to decorate pumpkins? and carve them out, that's called a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. The next letter is K. Now, some people might dress up as this character for Halloween. And there are some countries where this person is part of the government. It's called a king. King. Our next letter is L. Now this is an old piece of equipment. You don't see it in many places. It was used a lot, a long time ago before we had electricity. And this was called a lantern. Lantern. Next, we have the letter M. And your thumb comes up underneath your third finger. So you have 3 fingers over your thumb to make the letter M. Now, almost every night you see this if you look up in the sky. What is that, do you think? It's the moon. Moon. Next, we have the letter N. So with N, just 2 fingers are over your thumb. And it's very similar to moon. It's something that's not the daytime. It's night. Night. And the moon comes out in the night. The letter O. Now for this letter, we have a famous color that during Halloween time, which is orange. The color orange. Next, we have the letter P. Now there's something that you can go and look for. It's the perfect round orange. You might be able to find it at a farm or at a store. It is a pumpkin. Pumpkin. Just like flicking the pumpkin. Q. Now for the letter Q, it might be a person who is married to the king. So that person would be called a queen. Queen. Now we have the letter R. This is another color that you have to think of. It could be related to Halloween. Maybe it's your favorite color. It's red. Red. For the letter S, there's a lot of words that begin with S for Halloween. But something for Halloween could be something that happens often around Halloween time. Spooky. Spooky. Next, we have the letter T. This is everyone's favorite thing to do on Halloween. What do you like to do on Halloween? Go trick or treating. So trick or treat. Trick or treat. Now we have the letter U. This is actually part of a costume that some people might wear. It's a very popular costume that people like to dress up as. That would be a unicorn. Unicorn. The letter V. This is a spooky, scary one. Some are silly and some can be scary. It starts with the letter V. It's a vampire. Vampire. Now we have the letter W. What word do you think would start with W for Halloween? In old stories, and one of the most popular outfits or costumes to wear is a witch. Witch. Now we have the letter X. The letter X can be hard to find a word for related to Halloween. So I thought about it, and I think a pretty common thing to see is an X-ray. An X-ray of a skeleton. So that's a word we have to spell, X-ray. Our next letter is Y for yellow. Now remember, before we had red and orange, and did you know that if you didn't have orange, you can use red and yellow together, and they make orange. So those are three important colors to have for Halloween. And our last one is the letter Z. Now this can be scary, but a lot of people love it. It's a zombie. Ooh, a zombie. Happy Halloween.